Rose from 90 Day Fiance is furious with Ed. Holy crap, I have never seen anything this crazy in my entire life. Rose took to Instagram yesterday, I believe, and posted an unbelievable Instagram live just going off on Ed. Okay, let's backpedal really quick and go over what is going on. If you guys missed it, a couple days ago, an episode of 90 Day Fiance, just a little sneak peek of an upcoming episode came out, and in that sneak peek video, Ed told Rose, and I quote, that her breath wasn't very pretty. Come on, so rude. Obviously, the internet went crazy, and we haven't heard a whole lot from Rose, but yesterday she took to Instagram and posted an Instagram live on her channel, which she later deleted. It was only a few minutes long, and oh my god, it was insane. She just said he's a liar, he's scum, he's nothing, and she was furious. She was saying that he embarrassed her in front of millions of people. He just went on this show for fame, and holy crap, I can totally agree with her, and I am just so proud of her to stand up for herself, and it sounds like she probably broke her NDA with 90 Day Fiance and TLC, and Rose, I don't blame you because you deserve better. That was humiliating. It was horrible because Rose ended up saying after Ed said that her breath smelled horrible that she has an ulcer or something wrong with her stomach, and that's what makes her breath not smell very great. And Rose kept going. She even said that number one, Ed never got her any gifts. I mean, could this be true? Because remember, in the first couple episodes of this season, Ed clearly said that he sent over $5,000 worth of stuff, and of course that did include shipping, so you know, it was a couple $1,000s worth of stuff, and it sounded like it was just gifts and presents. However, the thing I do want to mention, to Rose's point, when we saw Ed and Rose staying at Rose's house, I didn't see one single thing that looked like it was from America. She didn't have, you know, a laundry thing of clothes. She didn't have a rack of nice things. She seriously had nothing, which is pretty sad, and clearly it does kind of sound like Rose is telling the truth. Ed, holy crap, he is probably the most hated person on 90 Day Fiance. And Rose just kept going on and on. Like I already said, he didn't get her anything. And she also said that he didn't care at all about her son, Prince, and she also said that his main goal was to go on this show to get famous. And after watching Rose and Ed, we're just a couple episodes in. You guys have to remember, we aren't even the full season in. I can clearly say a couple things. Number one, obviously, without a doubt, Rose and Ed aren't together. And it sounds like Rose maybe just stood up for herself, you know, towards the end of the season and just said, get out of here, because he was being so disrespectful. I mean, guys, this isn't Ed's first time around the block being rude to Rose. What is going through this guy's head? I mean, you have to remember, he brought up her getting a test before in the beginning of the season. He talked about her, not shaving her legs, which that is totally embarrassing. Number one, that he even brought that up on camera. He was super rude and disrespectful at her house to her dad. And even when he went to her dad's, place of work, he was being sloppy, he was being a mess, he was being rude, and now he makes this comment about her teeth and her breath. And of course, Ed tried to reposition it and try to make it seem like he really cared about her health. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I call BS because I think this guy is just kind of vain, and I really, really, really think he is obsessed with himself, and I think he just wants to become famous. And we don't even know, because guess what Ed is doing? Ed is soaking up the limelight. He is going on Instagram and Instagram Live and Cameo all the freaking time. He's posting these bizarre Instagram videos. But my point of the matter is, the guy, number one, isn't commenting at all on this situation or this video, and he is just soaking up the limelight and enjoying the fame because he probably never even loved Rose and he just wanted to become famous. That's my take. Put in the comments below what you guys think. I am starting to more and more not like this guy. I'll be the first to admit, when this season first came out, I thought he was just a funny, a good time, just a hilarious guy. He seemed like an overall good time. But as each episode came out, I feel more and more worse for Rose. Now granted, Rose and Ed have only been talking online for a couple months. So it isn't some big, long, part of their life that was wasted, because clearly they aren't going to stay in a relationship. It was only a couple months. It wasn't that big of a deal, but I do kind of feel bad for Rose because it's like, man, she wasted her time with this guy, and this guy obviously didn't have any good intentions. So the fans of 90 Day Fiance can't stand this guy. Rose's family can't stand this guy because remember, last week or a week or two ago, Rose's sister went on Facebook and just completely, explicitly told Ed off. I mean, she was just ruthless. And now I'm starting to get where she's coming from because, hey, if my sister was going out with someone like Ed, I wouldn't be happy either. Crazy, crazy, crazy 90 Day Fiance. Of course, I want to hear from you guys though, so put in the comments below what you think of this Rose and Ed situation. On the other spectrum of 90 Day Fiance, we have to talk about Iseman. What is going on? There are all these rumors circulating that Iseman might have coronavirus, he might have the flu, he has some deathly sickness. What is going on? Well, first, I do want to comment that I am done talking about this couple much on this channel. His fiance, who I am not even going to mention, did not like my last couple videos ago where I called her out for possibly flirting with a cop. I didn't say it was for sure, I said it was possible. She said there was another side to that story, and I welcomed her to share that side of the story with me so I could share it with you guys. Of course, she didn't. She told me off. So I am done even mentioning her name on this channel. I really don't have any negative thoughts for her. I don't have any positive thoughts for her. She's just neutral. I thought personally I was being really freaking nice, but she didn't agree, so I'm just turning that corner in this chapter and I'm just gonna focus on Iseman. But we heard from her on her social media and some other bloggers that he might possibly have coronavirus. Well, now it sounds like that probably isn't true. Maybe it was the flu, maybe it was something less serious, but he was pretty sick. I don't know if he still is. However, I did see an interview of Iseman on a podcast pretty much just calling out his, whatever you want to call her, fiance or wife or girlfriend, whatever she is. And it was really rude. It was crazy. He was basically saying that she was, trapping him and keeping him in, forcing him to be in this relationship, and it was toxic and it was horrible. It sounds like he too also broke his NDA because he just spilled the beans on the whole situation, and it was ruthless. It was the same thing as Rose. I mean, he spilled the beans on his side of the story. But hey, like I said, I don't even want to dig too deep into this couple because I thought I was being nice to him and her, and clearly she doesn't agree. I think I'm being one of the nicer people to her because some people are just being straight up rude. But hey, that's none of my business. Moving on, well, hey guys, what a crazy freaking video with Rose. Make sure to put in the comments below what you guys think. I am just star shocked. Can't believe it. I'm dying to hear a word from Ed. Of course, Ed, he probably has no comments because I'm sure he knows he's totally in the wrong. And it just seems like his fan following is going down and down and down because so many people are seeing the stuff that he's saying and they're just like, dude, that is totally rude. What are you doing? So crazy drama with Rose and Ed. Put in the comments below what you guys think. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for many more videos.